Hello everyone, today I'm going to share with you the tips and tricks of IELTS speaking on how to get a good band in your speaking. So I'm going to start with being formal. So the way you present yourself and the way you answer your questions, you have to be formal. You have to show up your formality when by the way you present yourself and the way you answer your questions. So it's not a matter of fact that you have to wear formal clothes when you are going for your exam. That does not matter. You can wear any kind of clothes. You can wear anything that you like. But the way you present yourself and the way you give answers to the examiner, you have to be formal. And you have to give full answers when you're answering the questions. Give complete answers. For you to give a complete answer, you have to be specific and you have to give a clear answer. That's how you can give a full answer in speaking. And you have to speak up. Your voice must be audible to the examiner so that the examiner cannot ask you to repeat your answers again and again. So try to work on your voice. Try to be audible to the examiner, and you have to be confident with your voice for you to speak up. And avoid some slang words. You have to avoid some slang languages like olawana, gona, such kind of words, this kind of words that people use nowadays. So you have to try to avoid such kind of words when you are speaking. And do not cram your answers when you are answering the questions. Do not memorize your answers. Try not to do that. So when you're answering the questions in part 1, be clear, be specific. The questions about yourself, so you have to give a specific answer. And that's the time also that the examiner wants to know how good are you in your tenses. So for you to give a good tense, you have to master the tenses that are used by the examiner in his or her question. For you to answer also, for you to give a correct tense in your answer. So you have to master the tenses that are used in the question. So if the question is about the past, that means also your answer is going to be about the past. So try to master the tenses that are used in the question for you to give a correct tense in your answers. And in part 2 question, that is the QCA topic, understand the question, understand the topic, and you're given some guidelines that are there that you have to speak according to the question. So the guidelines, questions that are there are giving you a hint or a key for you on how you have to speak according to the topic. So answer each and every question that is there. Elaborate on your point. The point that you have elaborated. First, you can give an introduction according to the topic. Then answer the questions. Then you can also conclude. Give any general conclude idea or any conclude point that you will be having according to that topic. Then in part 3, you also have to elaborate. That is, in part 3 question is a discussion. It's a follow-up. These are follow-up questions. You have to give a discussion. So it's a discussion between you and the examiner. So you have to elaborate, you have to speak more, and your answers also, you have to elaborate it. So you can add an example for you to be more